Alright, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary R2D2 from Dagobah. As you can see, he's all dirty here. So, let's take a look at this packaging here. R2D2 is all dirty. Very nice photo of him out in Dagobah. Empire Strikes Back at the top there. Nice 40th Anniversary sticker. Nice Kenner logo. On the back, you can see all the other figures in the wave. We got Luke Skywalker, Snowspeeder, Lando, Imperial TIE Fighter, Pilot, Rebel Soldier, and then R2D2. And a nice text here and some warnings on the bottom, and then Disney and Hasbro sign, and ages from 0 to 3. This is off limits. So, now we take a look at the packaging, and let's take a look at the action figure. Okay, so this is the only accessory R2D2 comes with. It's this little eye that pops out of the top of his head when he's underwater in Dagobah and he's attacked by that monster and all that. I'm sure everyone remembers seeing that. Otherwise, it doesn't come with any other accessories. The coloring is good. Obviously, the blue is consistent with the rest of R2D2. The gray is nice, and I will show you how this attaches onto R2. Okay, so on R2D2 are all these little spots here on top of his head, this little ring of different shapes. And basically, the ones that have this little lip here, as you can see, you can just kind of get your fingernail under and pop off. Now, obviously, this one, I don't know what the use was for it. I know there was another R2D2, a New Hope one released, so I'm sure there was some use for it, but obviously that doesn't fit in there. However, you can pop this one off as well, and this will fit in that port, but he originally comes out of the packaging with this back one taken off, and the little eyepiece in that port. I'm not sure what the exact name for that piece is, but I know he sees through it. So, very nice. It fits very, very good, snug, and looks cool. Outside of that little feature, R2D2 has some other really cool aspects to him. For instance, when you rotate his head, it will bring this leg back up into him. And when you rotate it back, it will push the leg out. And that's a very nice touch. I actually really like that. However, when you want him looking in different positions and that leg keeps moving, that's a little frustrating. But for the most part, that's actually a nice touch. It looks very nice and works pretty dang well. So that's very nice. And another thing too, you can see these little clip type things, lips here, little plastic pieces sticking out. You can hook a fingernail there. And then these kind of open up, but inside are little tools that you see R2D2 use throughout the films. And those are also detailed very nicely. Nice green and silver there, and then a gold and silver for these different tools. This looks like the thing he uses in Revenge of the Sith to mess with the elevators almost, but I think it's what shocks Yoda when Yoda's trying to take the food or whatever. I can't remember though. Maybe it was that hand. I can't remember. But looks very nice, very nicely detailed. So you can put those back in there. You can't even tell they're there. So very nice. Otherwise, this guy has a lot of nice sculpt work, a lot of nice paint. I'll bring him in closer here. I just love all this muddying on his body. It looks absolutely fantastic, the variation of colors. It really looks like this dude was on Dagobah. So that's really nice. And aside from that, he has a very nice like chrome silver up on the top, very nice metallic color, different colors for all his little button type glass pieces there, whatever you want to call them. Very, very nice green, just black here. But it all looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion. All the little details are just very, very nice. There's little wheels on the bottom too, I should mention. So if you're on a nice surface, you can just kind of roll him across. So that's cool. Otherwise, everything's nice, soft plastic wires here. There's some articulation here, and obviously in the arms, in the head. You can open these up, and then you can move this little foot here. But that's really the only articulation you have with him. Otherwise, he's a really nice figure. He looks good for what he is, a very simple figure, but a very essential character to Star Wars. I know he was released in the New Hope line of characters, and he might have been released before that. I believe he was. And I'm guessing at that point he came with probably some more different accessories and whatnot. But, so I don't own that figure, so I can't compare him, but I will tell you this one is pretty nice relative to what I do have, which is the Bandai model kit version, which I will bust out now and I will compare. Okay, so here we have them side by side, and I'll say these are both pretty nice pieces. Obviously this is a more sturdy plastic. This one is a lot more flimsy and easy to break. You can see I lost this little piece on his head when I was grabbing it. It fell on the floor somewhere, so I'll have to find that later. I didn't really want to spend an hour looking for it. But honestly, I prefer this guy, but it really depends on what you're looking for, you know? And also depends on how much work you're willing to put into the model kit. Because if you put in enough work, this guy could look amazing. Obviously, I didn't put a whole ton of time into him. I think he already looks pretty good himself. I did put the water decals on him, though. That's nice. It has that little red piece there. I love that, where on this R2 it's all completely black. But he is a tad bit bigger than this guy. So, I mean, next to Luke Skywalker, honestly, it's hard to say which one looks better. I want to say this one does, honestly. I think maybe R2 is a little bit bigger, but I could be completely wrong about that. Either way, they're both very movie accurate. In terms of size, I'm not entirely sure, but they look pretty nice. Okay, so just pulling up a photo here, you can see that this R2 is a little bit more accurate in terms of size. I personally think that that R2 is probably more accurate. It's a little bit bigger. Maybe it could be, no, I say it's about a perfect size. So maybe the Dagobah R2 is a bit too small. So again, here he is next to Luke Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, and lastly, Princess Leia. So with all that said, I definitely recommend picking up R2D2. He's a great figure. He may not be as big as the Bandai model kit, but he looks very good next to your other figures, and for the most part, you can't even tell that maybe he's a little bit undersized. And heck, maybe I'm wrong. People probably have different opinions on that. But in my opinion, he's just a tad too small. Otherwise, he looks great visually. Very nice detail. Very nice paint with all the mud and stuff. If you already have the New Hope R2D2, maybe you don't want to pick this guy up. But if you really want that nice touch that makes him look like he's on Dagobah and he's in that movie scene or for photography in like a messy setting, I definitely would buy this guy. He's a great figure and comes with some pretty cool accessories. So with that said, I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you comment, and please follow my Instagram and my Twitter. I will leave my usernames down below. Otherwise, stay tuned for more, guys. Thank you for watching this, and most importantly, keep collecting. Peace.